Wie geht's? Comment ça va? Do you feel good? Je suis votre compère, I am your host. Und sage willkommen, bienvenue, welcome im Cabaret, au Cabaret to Cabaret.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, it's actually coming towards the evening, towards the evening, so it's just coming up to 5:25 on your Thursday show. I'm Tom, going to be with you for, a while, because it's that time again, and just want to say a quick thank you to Graham for another, a great show last night he did it with me on the Progressive Rock Show. If you haven't heard it, it's now available on our show site. And if you want to find out more about the Progressive Rock Show, then have a listen to this.
Join me, Graham Halfleet, for an hour of progressive rock music at 10 o'clock every Wednesday night. We'll explore the rich diversity of progressive rock from the late 1960s right up to the present day, with such artists as Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Yes, Genesis, Renaissance, Camel, Pink Floyd, Riverside, Jethro Tull, the Enid and Van de Graaff Generator, to name just a few. So remember, 10 o'clock Wednesday night, Salford City Radio, 94.4 FM, your city, your station.
And like Graham just said, it's on Wednesday evenings at 10 o'clock on Salford City Radio 94.4 FM in the Salford region, or www.salfordcityradio.org. I'll be doing another show with him possibly at the end of the month. So, more details about that soon. Anyway, we've got a wide selection of songs for you. And to start us off, we've got Genesis with Turn It On Again. Tony Tonigan, that was Genesis. And going on to our featured artist from yesterday's progressive rock show, it's Gordon Giltrap, and this is Lucifer's Cage, taken from his album Visionary. That was Lucifer's Cage, taken from the album Visionary by Gordon Giltrap. I'm just off to have a pizza, so whilst I'm away, why not listen to Home by the Sea? I'll be with you again in about 15 minutes. So if there's a bit of a long break, a bit of a long silence, then I'm probably still away from the system. Anyway, here's Home by the Sea. See you in a few minutes.
Sea, home by the sea, home by the sea, home
And of course, that was Home by the Sea.
Live on Spreaker.
And on Facebook.com. It's the Tom Macaulay Show.
With your host,
Tom Macaulay.
Now time to go to the land of confusion.
Did you read the news today?
now it's time to go to the Congo. And that, of course, was the Congo. Now it's time for the Invisible Touch.
But thinking nothing could go wrong.
like losing to her it's still a game. And though she will mess up your life, you want her just the same. And now I know she has the built-in ability to take everything she sees. And now it seems I've fallen for her. She seems to have an invisible touch. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. She seems to have an invisible touch. It takes control and slowly tears you apart. She seems to have an invisible touch. 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 She seems to have an invisible touch.
Sorry, I was just eating an apple when I was first announcing that track. And coming up in a minute, we've got the Frog Chorus. But first, we've got from the album Fresh Handmade Sound, we've got Away, Haul Away.
Live on Spreaker
And on Facebook.com. It's the Tom Macaulay Show
with your host,
Tom Macaulay.
Oh, just having a few technical difficulties. Won't be too long. Whilst I'm waiting for that to load, make sure you're back on. Well, make sure you listen at 3 o'clock on Saturday because it's the Sonic Star Radio Show on Saturday at 3 o'clock. We're still having a difficulty, so well, just to pass the time, if you still want to listen to the Progressive Rock Show, it's available on our show site. But if you do wish to listen to start listening to Progressive Rock Show, it's on every Wednesday evening at 10 o'clock on Salford City Radio 94.4 FM and www.salfordcityradio.org. Whew! We're still having some technical difficulties, but please do bear with us.
live on Spreaker
And on Facebook.com. It's the Tom Macaulay Show
with your host,
Tom Macaulay.
We seem to be having a problem. But whilst we're getting that track ready, we'll just have Heart Song by Gordon Giltrap instead. Heart Song, taken from the 1970s show on BBC TV known as Holiday. It was described as his pension, if you listen to the Progressive Rock Show. In the meantime, let's have Paul McCartney featuring the front chorus, and it's We All Stand Together. That, of course, was We All Stand Together.
Stand together.
And we've managed to finally get the Fresh Handmade soundtrack to work eventually, or put on the playlist. So here is Away All the Way.
But they wouldn't go to tea with the girls from Boogle Alley. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny-O. Away, haul away, me Johnny-O. King Louis was the king of France before the revolution. Away, about your harbour girls around the corner, Sally. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny. They wouldn't go to tea with the girls from Google Alley. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny. King Louis was the king of France before the revolution. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny. But the people chopped his head off and it spoiled his constitution. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny. Well, now we're leaving Liverpool, bound for the Bay of Mexico. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny. I thought I heard the old man say it's time for us to roll and go. Away, haul away, me Rosie. Away, haul away, me Johnny.
Away, haul away, taken from the album From Source to Sea. That was Walking with Ghosts. Now it's time for Just the Two of Us. Here's Bill Withers.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
And that, of course, was Just the Two of Us. Now we'll go over to Scarborough Fair with the Enid. the Aeneid with Once She Was a True Love of Mine. One of my favourite progressive rock tunes. I'll probably be repeating that on the 28th of March. Because yes, I'm doing another programme. More about that later on. Well, I don't know when. Obviously, sometime during the week. Now I'm going to take you back to 1999 for the Carpet Crawlers. Here's Genesis once again.
There is lamb's wool under my naked feet. The wool is soft and warm, gives off some kind of heat. A salamander's chorus into flame to be destroyed. Imaginary creatures are trapped in birth on celluloid. Fleas cling to the golden fleece, hoping they'll find peace. Each thought and gesture, a cord in celluloid. There's no hiding in my memory. There's no room to avoid. The crawlers cover the floor in the red oaken corridor. For my second sight of people, they've more lifeblood than before. They're moving in time to a heavy wooden door, where the needle's eye is winking, closing on the pole. The carpet crawlers heed their callers. You gotta get in to get out. We've gotta get in to get out. We've gotta get in to get out. There's only one direction in the faces that I see. It's upward to the ceiling, where the chamber's said to be. Like the forest fight for sunlight that takes root in every tree. They are pulled up by the magnet, believing they are free. Carpet crawlers heed their callers. We've gotta get in to get out.
Live on Spreaker.
And on Facebook.com. It's the Tom Macaulay Show.
With your host,
Tom Macaulay.
And that, of course, was the Carpet Crawlers from 1999. That's all we've got time for this edition, but hope you have enjoyed the last 75 minutes of the show. I'll be back with you tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to play you out with Sky with Toccata. See you all again soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you need one final reminder of the Progressive Rock Show, here is all the details.
Join me, Graham Halfleet, for an hour of progressive rock music at 10 o'clock every Wednesday night. We'll explore the rich diversity of progressive rock from the late 1960s right up to the present day, with such artists as Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Yes, Genesis, Renaissance, Camel, Pink Floyd, Riverside, Jethro Tull, The Enid, and Van der Graaf Generator, to name just a few. So remember, 10 o'clock Wednesday night, Salford City Radio, 94.4 FM, your city, your station.